Good afternoon. You know, Doug and I, we've been competitors. Really, here's the two local companies going after the same market, and every time we see each other, you know, at companies we compete, and this is where I love what we do. But then, of course, it's human beings. You know, we go home. There's a family, and there's people that we care for. So it was great to see you again, Doug, and welcome back to the area. Just in case one of you do not know about Transfinder, let me tell you, Transfinder was actually a startup company about 25 years ago, and this year we celebrate our 25th anniversary. We are one of the market leaders in providing software solutions for managing transportation of students across North America and the Caribbean. We just completed our move to a new $7 million corporate headquarters at 440 State Street, right next to Proctor's. And I see some faces here that actually attended that grand opening, and hopefully you guys recovered from that night. Because we did, right? Currently we have about 75 highly skilled employees, and we plan on growing about 125 in the next few years. And with several opportunities that are emerging, we see ourselves going global, and this year 2014 we see an opportunity to actually go global. Well, there's 3 insights here that I'd like to share with you today, and it's based on farming. You like that pivot? You go from technology right to farm, right? I heard that term many times. And Doug, we use the word pivot how many times? We never really use that word, but we pivot. So I love that. So let me tell you, first, sow the right seeds. Remember, we're farming here, not technology. Then grow where you're planted. And finally, raise more chickens. You're probably saying, what is this guy going to talk about here? Are you serious? No one's talked about anything like this. Well, let's get started with the right seeds. To reap the rewards of a successful business, we need to sow seeds with the right ingredients. We also need to pick the people with the creativity so they could grow and transform them through a market acceptance and while the market changes. We did that at Transfinder. We started with the right product and, of course, with the right culture. Then we expanded our product line and invested in the quality of our workforce. With the right seeds in place, we then nurtured this growth in our people, products, and services. And I got to tell you, the culture has to continue at the same pace. And all of it, which have actually helped Transfinder grow. So how about number 2? Why is that important, right? Grow where you're planted. Well, why is that the case? You know, there is fact and the truth that you should think globally and act locally. And I think we all should repeat this. Think globally and act locally. Okay, we all repeat? Think globally and act locally, right? This is where we are at this point. We have had some great speakers here today and talked about the local economy, and of course the global is the next generation. So I believe that the more visible a company is in its local community and more it expands on where it's located, I believe that its greater reach will be both nationally and globally. And again, Transfinder has experienced that. As we become recognized for our corporate citizenship by supporting many local programs in Schenectady, we've been promoted as a leading player in the vitality of Schenectady. And by the way, this has led Transfinder to be invited in events like today and other national global events in our industry. And a personal note, my family came here from Italy, and we planted ourselves in Schenectady, and we never left. We see the future here in the Capital District, and we continue our contribution to the city and to this region, of course. And finally, what about these chickens, right? What does that mean for your business? Well, I tell you, it means accelerate a business by attracting more chickens instead of waiting for eggs to hatch. Let's face it, it takes too long to wait for the eggs to hatch, right? If we want a technology ecosystem to emerge, we need to create a critical mass of tech-savvy people right now. We need to retain talent from our current fountain of youth. What does that mean? Fountain of youth. Let's keep educated students here while we build this system. And of course, we need this pipeline and steer them to local technology. And of course, I've noticed I'm running out of time. We started an accelerator called New York Biz Lab in downtown Schenectady, and it is to build an ecosystem. And besides retaining and nurturing the talent here, we also want to attract new chickens from all parts of the world, and we know it's going to really benefit the entire region. Thank you very much.